Hey, good morning. Welcome to the morning brief. Today is Wednesday, December 3rd. So what's going on today? Well, we've got some numbers that just came out here at 9:15. But looking at the 8:30, 8:15, we had ADP non-farm employment change, which was minus 32K. That is not good. Not good at all. Surprise, surprise. But there you go. Bad number. 9:15, we have capacity utilization rate, which came out below expectations, 75.9 versus 76.9. Industrial production was as expected. 9:45, we have final services PMI, and at 10 a.m., ISM services PMI, and that's a red item. So 10 a.m. red item. Crude oil inventories at 10:30, and President Trump's going to speak at 2:30 p.m. So be aware of these news events. Now, there was a news event earlier this morning about 9 o'clock. Microsoft came out and said they were basically not happy with with AI, and they are lowering AI software sales quotas. So I don't know exactly what that means, but the market did not like it. In fact, it created a big negative sell-off from 68.60 all the way down to 68.20. So a 40-point move, which I'll show you in just a second, from Microsoft, basically saying that the AI is just not doing what they thought it was. I think that's the gist of it. What do we got going on? Okay, well, we have another day of yesterday of mediocre volume, just not happening, not a lot of volume going on, well below average. We are still above the moving averages, so we're technically still bullish. However, that sure does look like it's, peaking out. We'll have to just wait and see where would it need to go. It needs to break out of this little bull flag above 68.67. Anywhere in there, it's just sideways action. Boring. Yeah. And now if we get and break down below 6,800, it could get nasty. So 6,800 is the kind of the line in the sand. Looking at the inventory kind of interesting. We had up price action yesterday, and we just barely had positive inventory. So very, very close to a divergence, but not divergence as in the lines are not sloped anywhere close to being the same, but positive price action. And we still, even at the very end of the day, we did have positive inventory. Here is look at that big 40-point move to the downside on the Microsoft news about the disappointing AI situation. Let's just call it that. Okay, moving on, looking at the overnight. Overnight was pretty calm and pretty narrow band until, the 9 a.m. Microsoft news, and then we had this ugliness. So we're now at 45 points of overnight action, but all of that came in the last 30 minutes or so. So there you have it. Important resistance. Obviously, 6,800 is on the bottom side support. And there's also some influence at 68.12, but below 6,800, it gets really ugly. 67.82, 67.70. Resistance on the top side definitely has some resistance at 68.62, 68.70, 68.80, 68.90, 6900. We've talked about 6900 for a while as being resistance. There's the support and resistance levels for today. Stock shares almanac is negative 47.6. Only a 47.6% chance the market will be up today. That's basically a 52.4% chance the market will be down today. And if you've been keeping track, that will be the third day that has been predicted to be down this week. So there you have it. Hope you have a great day. Happy trading. See you tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching the morning brief. Check out my website for more information, oneononetrading.com. Take a look at the Troy levels, a trade location finder for the futures markets. Help you find those levels of support and resistance that are just so hard to find. I also do personal coaching and mentorships. So go ahead and take a look at my website, oneononetrading.com.